fasten your seatbelts. It's time for the Devonian era. The Devonian era spanned from 420 million years ago to about 360 million years ago, and the supercontinental landmasses were starting to break apart and come back together again as the landmass as a whole started to drift slowly northward. The Devonian is also sometimes known as the Age of Fish because the amount of fish species that were diversifying at this point was just nuts. They were everywhere. As the Silurians saw the split between fish with jaws and without jaws, the Devonians saw another significant split in evolution: fish with bones and fish with cartilage. It's all about the sharks. Alongside many other species, sharks had started to evolve, including the fantastic ironing board shark. I mean, look at this guy. Bring him back is what I'm saying. But sharks were the least of your worries, because on the other end of the fish spectrum evolved the terrifying Dunkleosteus. Dunkleosteus may look like a fish, but it was actually a nightmare dreamt up by a madman. Because unlike sharks, Dunkleosteus had an armoured body, specifically around its head, making it a particularly robust animal. But not only that, you see those things inside its mouth? Those aren't teeth. Those are scales. Razor-sharp, crushing scales. And as if these bony mouth plates weren't enough, Dunkleosteus could grow to up to 30 feet long, which is pretty big for a fish, I might add. And this size and the shape of its jaw meant that Dunkleosteus had one of the most powerful bites we have seen in the animal kingdom, about twice as powerful as a great white shark. But enough about that. Ammonites also evolved. Hey, ammonites, everyone in your nan loves an ammonite. Yes, that is correct, sharks are as old as ammonites, let's all just take a breath. And alongside these fish, our own ancestors were finding their feet with one of the first land-dwelling amphibians, Hynerpeton. Hynerpeton had an evolutionary advantage against its fish counterparts because it had evolved a primitive set of lungs that allowed it to breathe aerobically, meaning it could absorb oxygen while being on land. For a short time, okay? I said land-dwelling, baby steps. And of course, this oxygen was being provided by our lifetime sponsor, the plants, as primitive ferns and trees were starting to form the first ever forests. The Devonian era was on the cusp of making life on land a permanent feature, but the world and life had to go through another trial before they made it so, as we enter the second of the big 5 mass extinctions.